This house tour is presented by Scotties Ultra Soft. The Scotties you know, but even softer. Here we are. It's shoot day of our apartment. We're shooting it for House and Home and also filming it at the same time because we don't have any extra days. We have great light. It's north facing, and you probably know that artists love north facing light. I take everything with me when I move. I take all my furniture, I reupholster some things, but I really reuse most things. Many things are antique and you can't find them again, so this is a mishmash. But I like the mishmash. This is a new sofa from LT, my old Barbara Berry that's 30 years old, 2 Platiners that are 40 or 50 years old, a vintage coffee table from Stanley Wagman, and a brand new rug from Y&Co. This is the first new rug I've ever owned. I love old rugs, but I couldn't get this size in an old rug. So this is new, chunky, very soft, but everywhere else is vintage. I have a thing about old rugs. I collect them, I have a big collection, and I just scatter them around and mix them up, and I like their softness, but also there's a soulfulness to them that you can't get from new rugs. These chairs you might remember from one of my former houses. I just had them stripped and stained and reupholstered in graffito fabric. This is a new old piece. This is an Art Deco piece. Can't remember where it's from, but I love it, and it looks great with the Polidori. I love the fact that we have a gas fireplace. I even turn it on in the summer with the air conditioning on because it's cozy. It's a special thing to be able to have a fireplace in a condo. We have 2 pocket doors at that end, and I close them a lot, surprisingly, so if I am having friends for dinner, I'll close those doors, and then there's a bit of a ta-da when you open them up and go in the kitchen. That was in my dining room on Highland, and it just fits perfectly, so that's kind of an omen. That Tony Sherman has been with me for many, many years. It's JFK, and it's pretty wonderful. It just pulls you in. The orange bomb chest has followed me everywhere. This is Conran's from London. Once when we moved it, we really wrecked it. Had to send it out and get it sprayed again with high gloss lacquer. And this chair also, I've had it in every house, but I don't get bored with my things. I just like to mix them up in a different way. In the corner is the Samsung Serif TV. We like TVs. I love that. It's like a piece of art. Kind of blends in, it's got cool factor, and the picture's great. All through the condo, I added surface applied moldings. Get them from Brenlo, and your carpenter tacks them on, and you paint over them. And they just give extra definition to the rooms. And you're gonna see in this room, I can already see 5 colors of white. They're Benjamin Moore. And all of that helps. It makes it feel more layered. Here's a trick to make ceilings seem higher, keep your furniture lower. I think this room feels like it has a higher ceiling than it does.
Archie, look here. Come here.
Go on, see Sherry.
Well,
Oh, that was good. That's perfect.
There you go.
Perfect.
Yes.
Good boy. Do you want a cookie for that? Okay. And this is the kitchen. It's big enough that we can have our dining room table in the kitchen, which I like because it's easy. I love these stools from Halls Clooney, and I love these chairs. If you have never had swivel dining chairs, I think you should try it. Might not go back. Bar in the corner. It's great to have a bar set up because it makes it easy when you want to entertain and serve cocktails. These lights are called Spoke 2. They're special because they have this strong down light on a dimmer, which you can use to illuminate flowers or food when you're serving a buffet or something, but they don't light up the room, so they're great. Todd from Emblem Flowers sent me mock orange blossoms. Aren't they gorgeous? They're called mock orange because they look like orange blossoms and they smell like orange blossoms, but they're not from orange trees. This is the fridge and freezer hidden so it looks like a cupboard. These cupboards I had custom made. I took down all the original uppers. Bloomsbury made these for me, and they give some sparkle. And these are the everyday dishes. Built a long shelf that has lights underneath, built a box and just plastered over it and painted it so it kind of disappears. Hung 1 sconce, which I think is really effective. And on the other side is our glasses cabinet. So I feel this makes it look very curated. Now, when we bought the condo, there was nothing down this wall, and most people would have built a pantry. And the only reason I didn't is because I didn't have time. We were moving in like weeks. So I found these great cabinets and they hold everything. Let me show you. This is the food cabinet. I just love it. And the shelves move so you can decide how you want them. And this is dishes, china, crystal. I love the feel of these cabinets. Mila wine fridge, and I didn't build it in. It's meant to be built in. The sides kind of don't have anything, but I like the way it looks. It's industrial feeling. I love it. It's a great kitchen. It's fun to cook in, and it's super comfortable to work and eat.
Did you know your matches match your chair?
Did I know my matches match my chairs? What do you think, Sherry?
Did you do that on purpose?
What do you think?
I think you have a problem.
You think I have a problem? You know, but when I have candles on the table and it sits here with the candles, black candles, it's pretty great.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, as they say, yeah. So here's another example of not having time to build everything before I moved in. I did have time to build custom closets, cedar lined on one side. And I would have done a whole shelving thing on the other side, but no time. So I found these great dressers from Resto Hardware, and they hold a lot. So that worked out. And in this little sort of foyer area, I hung a big mirror and I made it look kind of glamorous so that when the store's open, people are visiting, they look in and they have something to see. So we have this long corridor. And actually, when we first moved in, I wondered how it was going to feel to be in such a tiny bedroom. You know, it feels great. It's like a cozy little den. And as you can see, Archie likes it. I made it special by hanging the Fortuny light fixture that goes with us to every house we've ever had. And I love the Kiskatesque styles on the bed because they're happy and bright. And of course there's a TV in the bedroom. People tell me, oh, I would never put a TV in my bedroom. I don't know why not. There's nothing better than crawling into bed and watching a movie right here. So that's perfect. What do you think? It's good here, right? He loves it here. So in the bathroom, here's another thing that follows me every house I've ever been in, is the little dressing table. I love that for makeup table. I found these medicine cabinets online and I love them because they have storage. And also I put in my favorite Kohler Veil toilet, you know, the washlet. And once you've had that, it's like swivel chairs. You never want to give it up. So here is my laundry room. Is that not clever? If my ironing board was hung up properly, instead of sitting here, you'd see it better, but yeah. So the clothes go right from the change room right into the laundry. It's kind of brilliant. Light fixtures. These are vintage from Stanley Wagman. I miss Stanley Wagman. A lot of vintage fixtures in this apartment. I often lock myself in the bathroom, make my phone calls, do my work. Why not? I also built these bookcases. You have to use every inch of space when you're downsizing. We came from a big house and we had nowhere to put our books. You need your books, right? So this worked out fine. This is the powder room. Here, I did a custom color, which is very moody, and painted the vanity and the walls, did the picture frame moldings, changed the hardware, and hung this fabulous portrait of Barbra Streisand by Tony Sherman. This is the guest room, another very small bedroom. It's small, but our guests love it. It's very cozy. And of course they have a great TV. And I found these little bedside tables. They're a new line called Pearson Ward, and they're specially designed for small spaces. So now you've seen my condo on shoot day, which is kind of a mess. But if you want to see it all glammed up and looking perfect, check out the October issue of House and Home.